Hey everyone, it's Gamefruitpulp, and welcome back to another Minecraft video. Today we're going to be doing something that I haven't really done on this channel for a long time. It's something that I'm going to be starting to do going forward, kind of as a little mini-series. We're on the Toronto map, but we're not going to be focusing on Toronto today. We're actually going to be doing a how-to video on how to build this construction sign trailer. So this is those trailers that you would see, at least in North America. I'm not sure if they're used in Europe, but they're usually on the side of the road, or if there's a lane blocked, you'd find them parked up with a sign either saying slow down or lane closed or exit closed or something like that. There's two variations of the same build, basically one with the sign facing the same way as the trailer, and then one with the sign turned that you can be, so if you have less room on the side of the road, you can put that one there instead. But the amount of blocks to be used are the same. There's some slight variations between a survival version of this build and a creative version of this build. So I'm going to basically walk you through the survival version first. It's quite easy to build in survival. These are the items you're going to need: one cobblestone wall, one anvil, one smooth stone slab, 4 stone buttons, 15 smooth red sandstone slabs, 3 smooth red sandstone, 3 red sandstone wall, 4 pale oak trapdoor, 10 black wool, 4 daylight detectors that kind of look like solar panels that would be what would power the sign, and then 5 stone slabs. Now, if you want to do this build in creative mode, I have some variations. The only real difference is the trapdoors on the side, the iron trapdoors, which you need a debug stick to close, and then some light utility blocks to light up the sign area of the trailer a little bit. But other than that, it is pretty much the same build both ways. We're going to build it like this, just for the showcase, with the building to the side. Now you can do 2 different variations here. You can use black concrete like I have in this version, or you can use black wool depending on what's available to you in survival. Obviously black concrete's a little bit more difficult to get, so I figured we would build it in black wool for the survival version of the build. So pretty straightforward build, honestly. We're just going to work our way back here. We're just going to, as we go, not a complicated build, but one that helps, especially if you're building a city. I think that it helps sort of give the city a little bit more detail that otherwise wouldn't be there on the side of the road and things like that. Especially if you're building highways and that kind of block, you're going to basically have, can't jump a 1 block gap apparently. You're going to basically like use these kind of things to give you a little bit more detail on the side that you otherwise wouldn't have had. So it's an opportunity to liven up your highways or your large roads, things like that, to basically try and make your builds feel a little more alive. So, pretty straightforward build, like I said. Oh, and of course I mess up basically the last block to place. And then obviously you get your buttons for your wheels. Now there are some variations you can do. You can obviously make it shorter if you want, by only doing 1 row of wheels and then just have the sign stick off at the end. You can have the variation where it's like this. You can have the variation with the concrete and the trapdoors, iron trapdoors instead of the pale oak. And I'll just show you quickly what that would look like. Not much of a difference, you can see it there, obviously the one behind me, but you basically do the same thing, place the concrete instead of the wool, and then place the trapdoors, and then you would need a debug stick to make sure it's the right one. There you go. Then close the trapdoors. And I like to put just a light utility block, basically 2 just in the middle like that. Just so that in the nighttime here, I put a lot more. I think it needs to be a slight amount of light, just that when you're going by it in the nighttime, it would be illuminated as if there was a message there. You can also, if you want to get more sort of detailed with it, if you want to put some signs, you can do some dark oak signs here, place them on here with some different messaging in white font or an orange font, and that would sort of give a little bit more detail to the build if you added that. I don't really like how the wood looks. It's in the real world, this is quite a very black sort of background. But if you did want to put some sort of construction message, you could definitely do that as well in either white or orange font. So that's pretty much it. I'm going to be doing more of these sort of in the future with the different vehicles we have here on the Building Toronto project, showcasing basically how they're built. But if you're new to the channel and you enjoyed this video, be sure to hit that subscribe button. If you're a returning viewer and you enjoyed, be sure to leave a like and let me know what you think about these in the comments. We do a lot of building showcase videos, and we quite frequently get videos saying, hey, how do I build? Usually it's large buildings, which I can't really showcase how to build those because they're so large, but I thought it would be a good idea to sort of showcase these smaller little builds. So we're going to do this actually in two formats. We're going to do it in full size videos like this one, and I'm also going to do a sort of condensed short version as well that will go out on the page probably later in the week. But hope you guys enjoyed. Like I said, let me know what you think about this in the comments. Kind of a unique little build that I came up with the signs, and I thought I'd share it with you all. Anyways, hope you guys are all having a good day. Thank you for watching. My name is Gamefruitpulp, and I'll catch you guys all next time. Have a good one.